this video, we're going to go over how to change out the global footer in your website template. The footer is what is at the bottom of your website, and this step will make it easy to just change it out across your entire website. So what we're doing is we're going to be in the Divi Theme Builder. If you need a quick refresher, that would be found under your WordPress dashboard sidebar, Divi, and then Theme Builder. And what we're working on right here is under the default website template. You don't need to make changes over here because the global footer makes changes globally on your website. And we only have to do it right here in this area. So go ahead and click on that edit button, and you'll be taken to the global footer area so that you can change out. This right here that you see is the entire footer that is seen across your entire website. It has 3 different sections in it. And so we'll get started by changing out the background colors. Now, what we do in this first area right here, you can do throughout the entire your entire website to change background colors, just so that you know that. So right here, we'll go ahead and start by changing out this section's background color, which is currently pink. So if you wanted to change that background, you would just click on the color that you're wanting to change, or you can, that's really bright. You can enter in your hex value right there if you wanted to change it. Or you could find a color that you like by just moving around in there. So let's say we're going to change it to ooh, that's really bright. Let's just go ahead and leave it at that color there. Click that save button to change that. And then if you wanted to change the background color of just a section, you would go into the green button and you would change the background. There's no background color currently for this, but if you wanted to add a background color, you could add by clicking there, and then you could just click whatever color you want or input that hex code by clicking in there and entering in that hex code there. So the next thing that we are going to do is change out the placeholder text of the module. So let's say we want to change out this mailer list placeholder text. What you want to do is hover over the module section settings. It's gray, and you'll click on that gear icon, and it'll take you into that area. You can change out the title here to sign up for my mail list. You can change that button that's over here, the subscribe button, to say enter. You can put whatever you want there, or you don't have to change it at all. And then down here, you can change out the body of that message. You can also do it by hovering over it and clicking there, and then just typing in whatever you want right there. So you change that. Now down here, same thing applies. Every single area, you just go ahead and hover over it. If you want to change that background color, you just hover over the blue or the green if it's a background color that's set for that row, but all of the background colors in this module here are set under this blue section setting. So if you wanted to change out, which you probably do, this logo here, you would just hover over it and you click that gear icon and you would put in your logo. You can add the media, you can upload it by adding there. If you already have the file uploaded, you can pick it from your media files, or you can upload the file by clicking upload files and select file. And let's just put, let's see, that one. So to change out these placeholder buttons, they're currently in there, the menu items. So you would click over and hover over the module settings. You'll see that it's set. I put the text in there myself, and then the link is already set to the homepage link. If you want to keep all of these menu items just as they are, you don't have to make any changes to it because it will automatically direct to the set pages for your website. You don't have to put the link in. However, if you don't plan on having all of these pages, you want to make sure to just go ahead and delete. Say you're not going to have a blog, so just go ahead, hover over and delete that, and it went away. And then these placeholder icons, you do want to go in and you want to add your social media links in there. So if you have a Facebook, you want to hover over that Facebook icon, and then you're going to click that hyperlink button right here. and you're going to add in your Facebook link to your business. And you're going to click that target. You can hit to open a new window and hit OK. That will make that button there clickable. And so that when you click that icon, you will be taken directly to your website or your Facebook. You want to do the same thing for Instagram and Pinterest and Twitter if you have them. And if not, just click on it and delete it. So that's how you do that. And if you wanted to remove this flower icon there, you just hover over it and click that delete button, or you could put in an image that you prefer there. So that is how you change out the global footer. You want to make sure to save changes by clicking save there, and it'll save the changes. And then you're going to want to, I'm not going to save those changes. I'm going to go ahead and discard it. But then you want to make sure all changes are saved by clicking that green button up in the right. Just a note that all placeholder text fonts have been set to default. So if you want to change out any of those global fonts that are, the default fonts that are in there, you say you wanted to change out this body text here, you'll see that under the design tab, all of the text fonts are set to default. So when we make changes later on in your theme customizer, it will automatically reset those fonts to match your changes. You don't have to make any changes in there for fonts if you want them to be global across your entire website. If you wanted to change out this button, you just hover over the button and you put the page link that you want in there. It's set to go to your contact page. If you're not going to have a contact page or you want this button to say something different, then you want to go ahead and change that out by clicking the delete button and putting the correct page in there after you've set the page. You can change the button style by going to the design tab. And I do have a custom set button color, so you can change the button text color here. Put in whatever color you want. You can change that background color by, just as said before, picking the color that you want or entering it in. You can add a border to it if you would like, and that's what that does. And you can change the border radius in that way. You can also add an icon if you would like, so that when you hover, there is an icon there. So that is how you change out the buttons and the placeholder text styles if you would like. And then adding your mailer credentials. If you are going to have a mailing list, you want to make sure that you go into this area here and you want to input your email opt-in setting. That is when you click on that email area and you scroll down under content, you'll find that it says email account. You're going to select your service provider for your email service. These are the ones that are supported. So I have it set as MailChimp, and then you have to get your API key, follow the directions with your mail service, and you'll add that in there with the API key that's given to you from your mailer service. And then you also want to make sure to add the success action. Currently it says success. If you want to put in your subscribed or whatever message you want your visitors to see, you can add spam protection, which will do a CAPTCHA, a reCAPTCHA. And if you, let's see, email account, I think that's it for that mailer service. So go ahead, and once you've added your mail list on there, you want to make sure that you click save. And let's see, we went over the menu links. So if you want to change out those menu links, I went over that. And that is how you change out this global footer area. Again, make sure you click save.